Quickly before we get started in this video, I just want to let you guys know that apparently half of my viewers aren't subscribed, so make sure you are subscribed. Thank you very much. Now let's get into the video. Yo guys, Features Gaming here and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are back on Euro Truck Simulator 2 for another episode on the trucking career, episode 4 I do believe today. So again, we still don't own a truck, so we're going to be doing some quick jobs. So let's have a look on what we have. We have Dover to Lille, so I think effectively the kind of same job we had last time. I can't remember what that was. It was a locomotive I remember we took. If we go to progress history, we should be able to see what it is. It was a locomotive from Calais to London. Yeah, so actually it isn't then. It was totally different. What else do we have though? London to Southampton, we've already done a job like that. Botcredasig from Calais to Southampton, Southampton to Cardiff. To Felixstowe, that's an alright job. What else do we have? We have Calais to Cambridge, that could be an okay drive. Honey, from Dover to Brussels, that's not actually a bad drive actually, to be honest. What else do we have? Another one to Brussels. Calais to Paris in a Scania. That could be. I might actually take that. What else do we have? Just having a look. Another Dover to Brussels. Yeah, I think we'll take this Calais to Paris one. What was the other one that went to Brussels? The first one we saw. Here it was, 3k, and this is 3k. So yeah, they're effectively the same. And this one doesn't have a ferry charge anyway. Even though that I know that it gets paid out by your employer, but I don't think it takes this 3k into consideration. Like, you get paid 3k, but because you took the ferry, we're going to minus the ferry price off that profit, if you see what I mean. But with that one, we won't have any ferries, so this one might be actually a alright one to do in a Scania R. Only 3 hours long, but that's okay. We'll take this one. Should be a good one. Let's get into the truck, and I have a few things to talk about, so let's get into the truck and then I'll start talking about them. So here we are in our lovely Scania truck. So it's not going to be a kind of interesting cargo, it's just going to be a standard trailer. So let's... Navigation resumed. Oh, that's a nice truck sound. I've forgotten how good the Scania R actually was. So yeah, let's pop on the... I think we're actually going to need the GPS as well. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit in my ears. There we go. Yeah, I do have a few stuff to talk about. So before we start, actually, I've just remembered it's early. Let's get these discoverables early on. So let's go out that way. Can't we go out that way? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Oh, there's one there as well. Yeah, we'll do that. Already, this is turning into like a little bit of a weird thing. Oh, we got tolls. I forgot that there's loads of tolls in France. Were they trying to pick that up? It's looking weird. But Paris is bound to have one. Just as in like 5 hours. You know what? Let's just do it. We'll be driving for some time, so yeah, let's just do it. So yeah, I do have a few things to talk about in this video. So if I do run out of what I need to say, then I'm just gonna have to come up with a topic. I have got a topic already in the back of my mind that I'm going to talk about, that someone requested. I think it was in the one by Dark Reaper from episode 1 or episode 2, whenever I did it. Come on. That's another thing, like whenever I try and go into first gear on my gear stick, it doesn't go into first gear. It's really weird. Like, the forward position is gear 3 on my gear stick, and it's just weird. It never does that. I should have turned right. I'm going this way. Signal lost. Navigation resumed. I'm going this way. Turn right. I don't mind. Anyway, another red light. Oh, we're not getting good with these lights, are we? Anyway, on to the things I was going to talk about then. So, on my recording software, which is OBS, if you guys wanted to know, I discovered this new thing on there, how I could hear myself as I did I discovered it about over a week ago when this video is coming out, because I'm recording this video before episode 3 has come out. And if you didn't see from my live Let's Play video stream, number 1, I discovered a new thing that I could hear the sources. And what I did is I enabled that thing so I could hear my music and my voice during the stream. Now, that's all well and truly good, but then when I went to enable the desktop audio, which I wasn't using for that stream, the music and the mic got caught up in the desktop audio source, meaning that there'll be double me speaking, and there will also be music, like double music if I were to have music active as well.
Turn right.
So there was that, and what it basically means is that if I want to hear myself and play games at the same time, I need to do like a bunch of audio sources for each individual thing I have, and I don't think I'll be able to do that.
Continue straight.
So at the moment I've gone back to recording the way I normally do, by recording using OBS and recording my voice using Audacity. And I was thinking, because in my head I feel like I get better accuracy when I talk about on things that I actually want to make sense, rather than, you know, saying something else that could make it confusing, if you see what I mean.
In 50 feet, turn right.
Then
Turn right.
I like to hear myself, so then I can get the better accuracy
50 feet.
for talking of what I want to talk about, and not, you know, make it confusing.
Turn left.
The reason why I'm taking longer pauses through speaking, oh man, I think we've possibly gone over that line, but let's just back it up. And you didn't see anything, guys. You didn't see anything. But yeah, the reason why I'm taking kind of like longer breaks when I talk is so I can, you know, kind of think about what I'm going to say and make sure that it makes sense before I say it. So that is why I'm taking a longer break. But I would have just loved to have had that ability to hear myself when speaking. And I'm not recording my voice through OBS because I don't want to do that. I want to make it so I can change the audio levels and stuff of each drive. So like on this bit, the audio will be altered to what the audio level would have been like in the game menu of this video. And that is why I'm not wanting to record my voice and game audio on OBS at the same. For streams I have to do that, but for videos I can't. Well, I can, but I don't want to. That's what I'm trying to say, because I want it so I can change the audio levels and stuff like that. Just the ability to have more control in editing. Let's get some more speed. It's 50 miles an hour, so I think in kilometers that's about 80 kilometers for about 50 miles an hour. I think that's about reasonable. Yeah, there was just an 80k sign back there. We'll slow down a little bit.
Keep right. Then take
Yeah,
the
we're turning
exit
off
to the
here.
right.
Now, there is another way that I thought of how I could hear myself when recording through
Take the
Audacity.
exit on the right.
However, that occurred with the same issue, and basically I could listen to my own device through the sound settings. You open the sound mixer and you can select your microphone and you can select to listen to this device. I was thinking about doing that, but then again that picks up using the desktop audio, so I can't do that. Now when my headset comes, like the replacement for these ones, as these ones didn't come with everything that needed to be in the package. So I need to get a new headset that has the things that reason why I've got this headset for, so I can record, I can be wireless when playing, and the sound quality should be a bit better than what it is at the moment, because I'm using the mic that came pre-built on the lead for recording my voice, which is okay. It's actually pretty good quality, but it's not why I got this headset. I got the headset because there was a unidirectional boom mic, and I could use it wirelessly as well, and it transmits through USB, meaning I can play everything wirelessly. I can use OBS wirelessly as well, which is brilliant, because when I got some Bluetooth headphones, whenever I had OBS up, I couldn't hear anything when I was connected via Bluetooth, which I don't why that problem occurred. I do not know. Oh, we're speeding slightly. Let's just drop it down. There we go. Yeah, I've lost some speed now to the truck, so I'm just going to pull in. You watch, we'll get to his speed, yeah, and then we'll have to change over and overtake him. Yeah, let's just do that. There we go. So yeah, I don't know why Bluetooth headphones do that. So hopefully when my new headset comes, and I'll be able to play it wirelessly using the USB. And the good thing about it is that there's some if I could speak, some controllers on the side of one of the ear cups, and it basically allows me to change some levels and stuff. Obviously it doesn't work in wired mode, but when I use it wirelessly, like, I can alter how much sound I can hear through the headset, and I can also alter my mic as well. I can turn my mic off if I wanted to. I can do, well, all sorts of things with my headset. And what it means is that I can actually listen back to my voice using the boom mic through my headphones, which is brilliant, because it means that I get the same perk or same feature that there was on OBS, but not having it come through the desktop audio, which is what I really want. So it means that I have better accuracy on speaking, and I really loved the previous USB transmitting headset that I got, which is why I want to get. Oh, you'd already gone that car. I thought that car was a little bit quicker, but no, it wasn't. And yeah, I really liked the previous wireless headset I got using a USB transmitter, and honestly, I cannot stress enough how much I loved that headset. It just did everything that I wanted it to do. Super comfortable to wear. It was just amazing. And this headset is completely the same. Obviously, I haven't got the USB transmitter yet, but I can tell I'm going to love this headset a lot. And obviously the other reason why I want a headset like that is so I can hear myself when recording. Originally, I was going to get some Bluetooth headphones that could connect through wireless mode, so then I can record videos on OBS using the wire. But with the Bluetooth headphones, you can use the boom mic, the unidirectional boom mic. And obviously I said that how I was going to record it using a wire, but the mic wouldn't have been on the wire like this one is. So I found this headset that I'm wearing right now, and saw that it connected through the USB thing, which I love, because when I play games wired, I'll tell you the story about what happened before, and then you can understand why I want wireless headphones. So I was playing F1, and I had to counter steer into a turn, because I snapped the back end a little bit. And when I countersteered to turn into it, I caught the wire and it yanked out the cord from my computer, and it bent the jack at the front, and it wouldn't fit into my computer anymore. And ever since that accident, I've tried to avoid using the wire as much as possible, or have like a really long wire. Thankfully, the wire that I'm using on this headset is quite long, so it's mostly out of the way. But it'll just be awesome when I finally get the replacement headset that uses the mic and everything how I want it to. But ever since that accident, I've tried to avoid wired headsets as much as possible, which is why I got the other ones. And they were just brilliant headphones, so hopefully when I get the new headphones, the new headset that I'm wanting, then I should be able to alter the sound settings right from my for me it wouldn't change anything on the recording or anything. It's just so I can alter the settings for me, and obviously then when I start streaming with that headset, you guys will be able to give me feedback on how the headphones sound and everything like that, and then I can change settings accordingly. And I'm super excited because when I used the boom mic on the last one, it removed pretty much about 90% of the background sound, like the high frequency zzz noise. But I do have a filter on Premiere, my editing software, that I can use, and that removes some of the background noise. Well, it can remove a lot of it, but at the cost of a bit of like a slightly tinny voice. I don't know if you guys can hear it, like if you're not using super good headphones like me, like I can hear a slight tin echoey type, less boomy voice, if you get what I mean. It removes a bit of that, like a bit of bass, if you see what I mean. It gets slightly less quality, and for me, to remove the background noise that I hear back through my mic, in order to remove that at the cost of having a slightly tinny voice, I'll do it. I don't know what you guys think, but for me, it's only just making a slightly less quality voice, but to remove a whole load of high frequency noise, and that to me is the worst thing for a mic. So I would definitely take having a slightly tinny voice over having background noise, like the high frequency thing. So hopefully these headphones will do the same. I am expecting high expectations, and when I do eventually get my new headphones, I will be vlogging it, and I will be putting it out on this channel, not my second channel, because it's something for this channel. Then obviously you'll be able to hear it, and hopefully it's good. Again, if I was hearing my voice talking about that section, I would have said that a lot more clean and wouldn't have been so confusing. Another announcement that I want to say is that it is my birth month now, so yeah. Obviously it's not my birthday yet, but it is my birth month. Actually, the first day of the month as well, so pinch punch, first day of the month if you guys know it. Kick slap, can't get it back. And also a very, very weird time as well, because some of you guys may be going back to school, as schools, according to our Prime Minister, who, in my opinion, does not know what democracy is, as everyone is saying that he's lifting lockdown a bit too early, and I agree with everyone else. I think that we should be on really stricter lockdown rules in order to contain the virus. But he's thinking, no, we're going to reopen schools and stuff like that. And I can see why he's done it. I can see why he's wanting to get it back to normal life as soon as possible. But I do think it's not the right time at the moment. If I'm being completely honest, I think he is acting a bit too quick. But I don't know. Let me know what your guys, what your opinion is on it, as I would love to hear. Is Boris making a quick move, or do you think he's doing the right thing? I don't know. I'd love to hear your view, because I care about what people think, not him. Anyway, it's not to talk about politics. Let's just continue having some fun driving and stuff. I kind of need to. I'll just stick behind him then. So yeah, some of you guys may have been going back to school now, so all I can say is good luck. In my opinion, honestly, and I'm not saying this to, you know, be a bad boy, if you see what I mean, but I honestly think that even if you're, oh, I've taken the wrong turn in. Even if you are told to go back to school, don't. This is my own opinion. Because if you've got vulnerable parents of catching the virus, then you're putting those at risk. And if you do have vulnerable parents, then they might actually be saying to you, know that you're not going to school.
Turn left.
As they know, you know, about the virus and thing, and they know how vulnerable they are, then they wouldn't be sending you to school. Because apparently there is no kind of penalty or consequence for the rest of this year if kids do not want to go back to school. And I just recommend that you do not go back until we do see like a significant drop in the number of cases, because from what I've been seeing, numbers are increasing
Turn right.
since Boris started this lockdown lifting. And he's still going ahead with the plan of opening schools today. I honestly don't think he's doing the right thing. Like, everyone in the comments section of the video I was watching was saying, you're acting too quick, slow it down. So that just shows that Boris does not care about democracy. Because if he did, he would be listening to those. And to say that he isn't, like he is not.
Turn right.
He's not doing his job correctly. He should be listening to what everyone is saying.
Turn right.
We need to see a significant amount of number of cases dropped, and then think about lifting it.
Take the first exit.
You know what I mean?
Take the exit.
So yeah, my view is that Boris is not doing his job correctly. I would rather see another Prime Minister in charge, if I'm being honest. But again, let me know what your view is, because you might have a different view. And this is England. We have a freedom of speech, so you know, you're entitled to your own opinion. So you know, just say it. I'd love to hear your view. I mean, I'm not forcing you to, but you can if you want to. Now, last week on one of these episodes, I did say that I was going to try and get VR working. As I said as well during this video, I'm recording this video like before, as I said, episode 3 has gone out, so I haven't got it working. But the most annoying thing is, I've got Euro Truck on the Oculus beta thing. Meaning, one thing, whenever I launch Euro Truck, I have to have the Oculus app open. And I know that I can just remove it. I know I can completely do that, and I am thinking about doing that until I know that, you know,
Keep left.
I can do that. But it means whenever I close Oculus, then the Euro Truck will shut down. Like, it would close the app, and
Keep right.
I know
Then
because I've
take
got
the
it
exit on the right.
linked to, because I've got Euro Truck on Oculus beta,
Take the exit on the
that's
right.
what I have to have it on in order to use Euro Truck in VR mode.
Signal lost.
Was I supposed to?
Navigation resumed.
Oh. I just missed where I was supposed to turn off. Oops.
Keep right. Then take the exit on the right.
But yeah,
Take the exit on
all
the
I'm
right.
basically saying is that I have to keep the Oculus app open when launching EuroTruck, otherwise EuroTruck would not be working. And yes, I can enable the beta, but then that means like whenever I want to use EuroTruck in VR, I have to re-enable the beta
Take the exit.
and stuff. Because even when I get EuroTruck working in VR, I wouldn't necessarily be playing it all the time
Roundabout, take the
in
second
the
exit.
headset. Oh, mate.
Take the exit.
It's a police car as well. Should have waited for me. So yeah. That is why when a beta comes out for EuroTruck and I want to use it, because I want to use the beta all the time whenever I play EuroTruck, it means that I have to have the beta enabling. And because when I used to do Trucking with Fans streams, I need to go around again. And when I used to do my Trucking with Fans streams, which I am thinking about bringing back once I know that Truckers MP works with 1.37, which I think it does by now, but I'll have to check that. But as I'm saying, I'm recording this before episode 3 has gone out, so it's probably more than
Continue
enough
straight.
come out.
Then turn left.
Wait here. Oh wait, not here.
Turn left.
It's here, isn't it? Yeah.
Continue straight.
We can just turn around in there, can't we? Yeah. So yeah, I am thinking about bringing Trucking with
Make
Fans
a
back.
U-turn. GPS signal lost.
The point I'm trying to get is, in order to play
Turn right.
EuroTruck in VR, I have to have that beta on
Continue
the
straight.
Oculus thing.
Turn right. Then turn right.
And because I don't want to keep flicking it back and forth, on and off and stuff, and having to wait for the new updates and stuff, it's just going to get very time consuming. So I think I'm just going to leave it on, and at the cost of Oculus having to be open, because Oculus doesn't slow down my PC. So it's fine to just leave that open,
In 50
I think.
feet, turn left. Turn left.
Now, speaking of that, because I have the Oculus beta enabled, I don't actually think now that I will be able to do the Trucking with Fans streams with that beta enabled.
Take the exit.
thinking about it. That's just one thing I've just thought of. I don't know, guys. I'll have to see what I can do for those. And just another thing I want to talk about, which should bring us nicely to our destination, is the quality of when I play Euro Truck. Now, you can see it looks beautiful. Like the scenery, it's working fine, good graphics and everything. But as you just saw back then, and it happens quite often, the game kind of like slows down and then comes back to life, but it jumps a few frames, if you see what I mean.
Take the exit.
So like I see a lot of it, like it's gonna happen. Hold on, let's just slow down a little bit. But I don't know how to describe it to you without having to show you. Like there, like it slowed down, but then come back to normal. However, that's kind of like the worst thing that I've had. But another thing is, like, when I'm just driving around here, sometimes it kind of like jumps a little bit. Like, it's very hard to see, but for me, like, actually looking at it, I can notice it. It's happening quite often. Like, it's not fully running at the same quality all the time. It's kind of jumping a little bit. I mean, obviously, it's fine frame rate, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful and everything. I can play it like this. It's just, it doesn't stay at like a constant 60. Like, it sometimes slows down, it holds on a frame a little bit, and for videos it doesn't look that good. But as I said, like, it's fine when I'm playing it and stuff. But there's other people. Well, I'm not saying that my PC is bad, and I know my PC is brilliant for what it can do. And I know that like other people can play Euro Truck, but for like them, it's super smooth. Like, it always runs at a constant 60. And I know because they have like a beast of a gaming PC. Like, they have all the good equipment in there, like a 2080 Ti graphics card, i9 processors and stuff. And considering that I've only got an i9, no, not an i9, I only have an i7 1060 graphics card, it's still good for what it can do. Like, it's still pretty good, and I do recommend this laptop for any kind of people who are starting to get interested in gaming and stuff, but don't have kind of like the space for like a PC or monitor or stuff like that. I do recommend though, if you have the space to get a PC, get a PC. Like, a PC is way better than a laptop, because I'm doing this from a laptop. So I recommend a PC over a laptop. But if you don't have the space for a PC, if you want something a bit portable, then get a laptop and get a gaming laptop. Yes, there's probably better gaming laptops out there than I've got at the moment, but this has everything that I need to do, which is awesome. Slow down the truck a little bit. Yes, I'm slowing down.
Continue straight.
Oh, Jerry maneuver there. Probably did tap him actually. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I did. It's just that truck in front just brake checked me for no reason.
Continue straight.
But yeah, I do realise that all of these better YouTubers have full-on gaming, beasting gaming PCs. Why did I say gaming 3 times there?
Turn right.
So yeah, I know that I can't get, like the best game at the best graphics, if you see what I mean. It's still a start though. It's a massive improvement from my other PC. But yeah, it's just a little. Oh gosh, she's got some trailer damage. But yeah, for being able to play Euro Truck on high graphics and stuff, the little kind of like lag issue things, tight things here and there are fine. I don't mind them. It just would be nice if I could play, you know, the game at, you know, good graphics at a constant good frame rate, but, you know, I don't mind it.
Turn right.
And here we are. Talked about everything that I wanted to do in this video, which is good, and that has brought us safely to our destination. So, because it's a normal trailer, I'm going to do the hardest parking difficulty to hopefully improve my skill in parking. You know, I think I am kind of skilled. Like, I'm kind of skilled anyway. It just improves that skill. I'm going to have to do a blindside one first to try and rotate the truck round. Bring it forward. Again, get into gear, truck. Oh, for God's sake, come on, there we go. Honestly, that is so annoying. Like, I keep putting it into gear 3. Like, it works when I'm shifting through the gears and stuff. It just doesn't work when I like this. Actually, the best place to do one of this types of parks is it? Just going to straighten this out a bit more. There we go. Lovely. And let's see our statistics. Excellent rating. Driven distance. Pretty good. Level up. Yeah. Oh, for a moment I thought we were going to get another level. So yeah, I think that's our first kind of semi-long job, I think. Right, let's spend it on fragile cargo, I think. Got an email, it's probably from the bank saying you can get more money. I know, special transports. Ooh, they'll be good for videos. They will be very good for videos. Let's go in the job market and see if we have any. Do we have special transports? We probably don't know at the moment, but we should do. Oh yes, we do. Oh yes, massive tech part. That is probably one of the most difficult jobs to do, and I think for that alone, in the next episode, we will take that job if we still have it. So I'm going to end this episode out here, so I hope you did enjoy it. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.